In the heart of ancient China, there was a magnificent kingdom ruled by Emperor Wu. Palaces adorned with gold, vast gardens with blooming flowers, and a court bustling with wise scholars and brave journals. Yet, amidst all this splendor and grandeur, the emperor's heart was like an empty vessel. Despite possessing immense wealth and power that many could only dream of, a shadow of unrest loomed over him. The vastness of his empire seemed insignificant when compared to the turbulence within his soul. Emperor Wu, though a monarch, was a seeker at heart. He had a thirst for spiritual wisdom, which led him to support and promote Buddhism throughout his realm. He believed that by doing virtuous deeds, by building temples and promoting the teachings of the Buddha, he would find the solace he so dearly sought. But the more he tried to fill the void with external acts of piety, the more he felt the weight of his own expectations. One day, whispers reached the emperor's ears about a mysterious monk from India named Bodhidharma, whose presence was said to be like a cool breeze in the scorching heat. Tales of his wisdom spread across villages and towns, and Emperor Wu, with hope rekindled in his heart, decided to meet this enlightened being. As he approached the monastery, the grandeur of the palace and the hustle of the court seemed miles away. The atmosphere was filled with a profound silence, punctuated only by the occasional sound of a distant bell. There, in a simple room, sat Bodhidharma, his presence emanating an aura of serenity. With deep reverence and a heart laden with questions, Emperor Wu approached the master, and he said, "O great sage, I have spread the teachings of the Buddha, built temples, and performed countless acts of generosity. Yet, peace eludes me. My mind is restless like turbulent waves crashing against the shore. How can I find the peace I seek? How can I find the stillness I seek? Where can I find the peace, O sage?" Bodhidharma, gazing into the emperor's eyes with an intensity that seemed to penetrate the very core of his being, responded with profound simplicity. "Emperor, bring me this troubled mind of yours, and I promise to put it to rest." His voice, though gentle, carried a depth that resonated with the vastness of the universe. It was as if, in that moment, the entire cosmos converged to bear witness to this sacred exchange. The atmosphere grew thick with anticipation, and the very air seemed to hold its breath, waiting for the emperor's response. The sage's words were not just an invitation but a challenge. They were a call to look beyond the superficial layers of consciousness and delve into the innermost recesses of the soul. It was a beckoning to confront one's own illusions and to uncover the truth that lies hidden beneath the tumult of thoughts and emotions. Confused and taken aback, Emperor Wu paused, the weight of Bodhidharma's words pressing upon his heart. The grand hall, with its echoing silence, seemed to amplify the emperor's inner turmoil. As seconds turned into minutes, the emperor's face, which once held the confident demeanor of a ruler, now reflected the weakness of a seeker lost in introspection. His eyes, which had witnessed countless battles and ceremonies, now delved inward, navigating the depths of his own consciousness. The courtiers and attendants present could feel the palpable tension in the air as they watched their mighty emperor grapple with an internal struggle far more challenging than any external conquest. The world outside, with its power struggles and material pursuits, faded into insignificance as Emperor Wu embarked on the most profound journey of his life, the journey within. After what seemed like an eternity, where time lost its meaning and the line between the seeker and the sought blurred, Emperor Wu, with a voice tinged with wonder and a hint of realization, whispered, "Master, as I search deep within, trying to grasp this elusive mind, I find that it remains intangible like a mirage. I cannot find this mind." With a gentle smile that radiated boundless wisdom, Bodhidharma's eyes sparkled like the first rays of dawn, breaking the night's silence. His demeanor, always calm and composed, now held an added layer of warmth and compassion. He said, "Emperor, in your earnest search, in that very quest of trying to find and grasp the mind, you have journeyed beyond its illusions." He paused, allowing the weight of his words to sink in, ensuring that every soul present felt the profundity of the moment. The air was thick with a profound stillness, and it felt as if even the winds outside the monastery had ceased their dance to listen intently. Continuing with his gentle smile, which seemed to embody the mysteries of the universe, Bodhidharma said, "There, in that space of deep introspection, in the vastness where words and thoughts cease to exist, I have put it to rest for you. Because in seeking the mind, you transcended it, touching the realm of pure being." So, dear seekers, allow me to emphasize that this tale, while centered around an emperor and a sage, is a mirror reflecting the journey of each soul seated here and beyond. Just like Emperor Wu, many of us are ensnared in the dazzling allure of the external world, believing that the next achievement, the next possession, or the next relationship will grant us the peace we yearn for. Yet, how often have you found that after each fleeting moment of joy, the void within only grows deeper? The mind, that constant companion with its relentless chatter, its dreams and its fears, can be both our greatest ally and our fiercest adversary. It spins webs of desires, convincing us that happiness lies just around the corner. But, dear seekers, how many corners must we turn before we pause and question the journey itself? When we summon the courage to turn our gaze inward, to dive deep into the silent waters of our being, a revelation awaits. That which we have been frantically seeking in the hustle and bustle of the outside world has been quietly residing within us all along. It is like searching for spectacles that are resting atop our heads. The treasures of peace, joy, and contentment are not to be found in the distant horizons, but in the sacred sanctum of our own hearts. And so, the journey from the chaos of our minds to the serene shores of inner tranquility is not one of conquest or accumulation. It's not about adding more, but it is about peeling away the layers of illusion. It is about unburdening the soul. It's about letting go of the weights we have been carrying, thinking they are treasures. Because in the space of surrender, in the embrace of simplicity, lies the profound peace we have been seeking.